Hopping in the elevator here with John Wallin of UMHB, Oliver Stone, former player, UMHB alum.
Yes, sir.
We're going to take a little tour of UMHB Stadium.
Oh man, the memories. Yeah, I let off a little secret. You know, being a player, I've never been up here to the luxury press box area, so first time for me right now.
He's always working on game day.
Gorgeous view. Which hall did you say that was, Oliver?
Ferris Hall.
And you lived there.
Yes, sir. Sophomore year, first year it opened up. Nicest spot on campus right there. The epic catch right there.
Got us to our first Stag Bowl.
Yes.
There's the famous Ladero.
The Laderoling out
It's
there.
on the other side over there. This is where the visiting coaches go. Well, actually, this is a suite. Visiting coaches go up here. I'll show you the home coaches booth in just a minute. Try to take pretty good care of the visiting coaches.
Oh, yeah. This is where the coaches are very frustrated. And Crusaders are hanging up big points and defense is shutting them out.
So, would you say that the visiting coaches' quarters are as nice at other stadiums? You've told me some fun stories about some of the other facilities you've
I
been
think
to.
they have more space here than they have most other places, and probably a little more privacy than the coaches have at a few of the other places we play.
Yeah, I would imagine. I know we try to take care of everybody. You know, we don't want to just put them in, a hole or anything,
There's even a little mini fridge. I'm sure that's fully stocked.
Yeah, it is.
On the visiting coach.
Game day. Yeah, we got all the drinks right now. This is our booth. This is where we broadcast from every Saturday. We'll open up the windows so we can enjoy the game day atmosphere.
Yeah, in case y'all didn't know, Mr. John Wallin, half of the voice of Crusader football, him and the legendary Coach Hafner.
Right.
In case y'all didn't know about that.
Talk about great views.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful.
And for those who don't know, when did this project start?
We
As
have
far as
played
getting a
four
stadium.
seasons in it. 2013 was the first year we played a home game in this stadium. So
I'll tell you, that first game was something. And that probably one of my best college football experiences. When I tell you, you get on the field and I tell you, first time I'm in a stance, the jitters. Because literally all around this packed, that little hills up there with the grass, just fans. We had a flyover before the game. That's college football right there. That was definitely an experience I will never forget right there.
and that's what we want to get every game day.
Yeah.
We're trying to get back to that same experience for every home game.
Definitely.
And for the rest of this wing, we have the same thing for the visitors radio next door. Then we have a TV booth, which is where when ESPN comes in for the semifinals, we need another booth for that. And then there are just two more suites, so
Okay.
it's a lot like what you've already seen here.
Okay.
So we can go back the other direction if one of our assistant coaches get a little exercise in before the guys report on Saturday. Jack Johnson. That's the president's suite through there. So.
Top secret, or not allowed, I suppose.
Yeah, we can go this other way if you want to see over here. Oliver, have it up here. Jarrell Freeman played in the NFL.
Jarrell Freeman, Chicago Bears, number 50 right there.
Daryl Bailey's.
Mr. Ladero Bailey, coaching at Temple ISD Middle Schools right now. Shout out my boy right there.
Underhanded touchdown pass against Wesley in the playoffs.
It went viral, went everywhere.
And then we've got the team photo, the very first UMHB football team right there. And then right next to it is the national championship team. And this is where our coaches are on game day right here. very similar, just opens up the other way,
Mm-hmm.
the one y'all just saw. And hopefully the guys in this booth are in a better mood on Saturdays.
Oh, yeah,
than the guys in the other booth.
Definitely.
And on game day, we feed everybody right here. All the media is working. A little about the history of the university. And in here, this is where the writing press and visiting media would be on game day. So all the newspaper reporters and those folks are in here, and next door is where we keep all the stats, and kind of the sports information headquarters on game day.
So no matter which media you're with, you're going to get a fantastic view of the game.
There's not a bad seat in the house, whether you're in the press box or in the bleachers or on the berm overlooking the field, no matter where you are.
Excellence of UMHB right there. Gonna do it right. Gonna do it right.
Yeah, this fridge is stocked.
Fridge is stocked and the AC is blowing in here very nicely.
Good. And then one booth left upstairs, and this one is the control room. This is where all the video board and all that sort of stuff is done on game day.
Okay.
So this is kind of the nerve center of the game day operations in here.
You can tell geeks work in here because there's a mess. As a fellow geek, I can testify that.
All the replay machines are over here, and that's how they switch camera angles for the replays in the stadium. Put up all the graphics, run the commercials, and all the sort of things that come during the game. Help add to that game day experience.
This looks like the rack room back at the radio station, only a lot more organized.
The amazing thing is I even know what a couple of these machines do. I don't know how to run them, but I know what they do. You can see the growth of the program too from that first year photo, just the number of people involved. It doesn't just go from number of players, but even support staff and what we've been able to do around the program to make sure those guys have what they need to be successful. There's Coach Fredberg.
How long have you been SID here now?
This will be my 19th season. I was not here for the first year.
Okay.
I started in February of '99, right after that first football season.
So basically from the bottom to the top,
I've seen almost all of it. This one will go to the locker rooms, to the field, and all that sort of stuff. Here's a road to the championship.
Oh, yeah. Little more cup of tea right here.
Championship rings throughout the years. Still missing this year, it'll go right here. And this is the training room. Visitors' locker rooms are down that way. And we have an auxiliary locker room that we can use when we host high school games and everything. So 3 different locker rooms. Training rooms for all the staff to take care of any injuries or things like that. Help make sure the guys are ready to go on Saturdays. We've got all our all-conference selections. I recognize some of the greats throughout the history of the program up here. Coaches have their own locker room on game day, so they can suit out in here if they want.
That's beautiful. And there it is.
Hall of Honor selections throughout the history of the program. varsity locker room.
Yes, home, sweet home. Oh man, yes. I tell you, for the Division III program, you can't say our facilities are not top notch. Yes.
Which one was yours?
This is the good old baby right here.
Right there.
Yeah.
I didn't get it up.
Oh yeah, I always gonna remember your locker. Yeah. So basically, you see here, this would sit your shoulder pads up here. We have the little drying system up there. You know, you spray them down and everything, make sure everything's clean and whatnot. You know, it can't be getting any staph infections and all of that and whatnot. Got your combination here, keep all your goods in here and whatnot. Got lips, got your hooks and everything. I don't know if you peeped there, the crew football that's carved in the locker right there. Very comfortable seats. Got you lots of room for whatever else you need down there. I was saying, they're gonna do it right for you. They're gonna do it right for you.
You think your combo still works?
Oh man, if only I remembered it. Only I did. I bet it does. Though. I bet it does. And then also you see up here you have the inserts. So you know, different players. You know, basically your name, number, hometown, whatnot. Just in case, you know, because you know, got a varsity and a JV program, so a lot of the home games have some of the JV players that do well on the scout team, and they'll let them suit out. So you know, always have different names get inserted in some of the lockers, so everyone knows where they need to go to. Oh yeah.
I should have had to put number 77 up in your arm.
Oh man.
Sorry, I didn't get that done.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I definitely always watch to see if anybody has it on yet.
And then a little honoring Jarrell Freeman, who's the only player we have in the NFL right now, but I don't know if you saw Tedrick Smith.
Yeah, I know
He's gonna start.
He's gonna start tonight. Yeah.
Got called up to the active roster in the Canadian Football League, so he's going to get his first professional start tonight.
Oh yeah.
And then we have meeting rooms. Backdrop set up so we can do post-game interviews and things in here and have a nice setup behind them. And I'll ever tell you, they bring the players in here and can split them up. You can split this room in half. Have offense on one side, defense on the other side.
Yeah, you basically bring that through, split up the room, have our, you know, meetings at halftime, whatever adjustments we need to make and whatnot.
And right across the hall, this is where we hand out equipment. So if guys need anything on game days, they can just lift that door. Chad Whitmer, who takes great care of
Finest
all of our
equipment
guys.
manager ever, Chad Whitman. Whatever you need, we're gonna take care of it.
No, on game day, that would be lifted up and the team can run out there. We're gonna take a shortcut. Get a little bit brighter. This is it. This is where the team runs out on game day.
Oh yeah, the good old memories. Now you have us right here, you get about right here. Have your smoke come right here. Rush out on the field right here. You got your cheerleaders right here. You got your band right there. We run through. Go to the sideline.
Brand new playing surface was installed in the off season.
That's what I was gonna say. This turf
Brand new
looks-
turf.
Yeah, it looks awfully shiny. Yeah.
You can see there's some construction going on in the end zone. They're going to put up a permanent marker recognizing the national championship being unveiling the first home game. So you want to make sure you're here September 9th.
Oh wow. Okay.
See that?
Not gonna lie, one thing I do not miss is this heat from this turf. In case y'all haven't played football on any of this good old turf, it's about a good 10 to 15 degrees hotter on this turf. So think about that, some good old Texas heat. Yeah, it's not pleasant. But you know, it's down here in Texas, we're accustomed to it, so we can play some of these guys from up north, they get down here and it's Matter of fact, on the left field, didn't they have people just drop it left and right? Yeah.
They wanted to play at night, thinking it would give it a little help.
A little help, but
And honestly, it wasn't as hot as
Hot,
it could have been
yeah.
that time of year.
very, very
It's
true.
certainly been hotter. Home field advantage includes many things.
It does. It does.
Weather can be part of that.
Definitely.
We played a few times in Oregon where it's weather we weren't getting.
Yeah. Good old home stands over there. See the nice UMHB spelled out there in the seats and the yellow up there.
Hopefully you can only see that on non-game days.
Well,
There'll
yeah,
be people sitting in
definitely.
them on
You know,
day.
game days, you don't even notice it.
I'm hoping they're all filled.
Oh, yeah. Then you see over there, you got the Balcom Student Union right there. You got restaurants and everything. A lot of students gather there and study and whatnot. You see, you got the windows there, so you literally got tables and everything. So, say if it's a little too hot for you, you can still watch the game from inside, no problem.
And this is it. 50-yard line right here.
Yeah. Lovely UMHB crew logo right there.
I'll be happy to hold that phone for you if you two want to race. We'll do a little 50-yard dash here.
Do you have a paramedic standing by? I'm a little out of shape.
We will on game days, not today.
Well, thank you so much for showing us around.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
It's an honor to show this stadium around.
this is a gorgeous college football stadium right here in Central Texas. So come on out. When is the season opener?
Season opener September 9th. We will host Sul Ross State. Kickoff is at 6 o'clock. And bring your radio so you can listen to us on 101.7 while you're watching the game here in person. Lots of big things going on. We mentioned the unveiling of the national championship marker. Going to have some special recognition at halftime and everything too. So, and a great football team taking the field and playing one of the up-and-comers in the American Southwest Conference. A lot of people don't realize Sul Ross State finished third in the conference last year, and Oliver can tell you that's quite a turnaround from the way things have gone for Sul Ross.
Boy, normally Sul Ross is a team that's averaging normally 1-9. You know, that team that has all the athletes in the world, and they just can't get it going. So they're definitely making strides over there. So that's definitely a game I would be tuned into if I were y'all.